Welcome to Birmingham, Alabama, the Magic City today at Protective Stadium as a couple of teams look to walk away as champions of the Birmingham Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see, the number 22 team in the country, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. He'll return it. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Mountaineers offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. And here's the band they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Offense getting set for first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They'll give him a yard to the 13. One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches is about their approach to bowl games. Is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys, maybe, that have joined them for the bowl practices.
I mean, you get 15-plus extra practices. You start to play and experience more as young guys. The older guys get a little bit more rest. But, yeah, you're building the future. You're building the foundation. You're working on your technique. And you know what? You also get to have some fun. I think that's important for team building, is having fun at your location, doing the different things together to start to build that unity that will make a big difference in the future.
Yeah, there's a saying in college football that your freshman year, when you get to bowl season, you're no longer...
He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. Touchdown, UNC! What a great play by the defense, and paying it off with the interception return.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick six early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. And he's going to bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He makes a catch. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. I get it that the game is the primary thing about going to a bowl, but there's so many festivities surrounding it. Jesse, what do you remember about something you experienced?
There was a lot of pageantry when I think back to the bowl games I played in, and you have functions, you get to visit a brand new city, generally in warm weather, you get to meet the other team, there's some friendly competition. But
intercepted. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. Bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
that's right, the opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, with no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. Line gets set, 1st down. He wants to throw. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Jefferson. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They'll try to get the 1st through the air. How about that nice run from this junior quarterback? And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, North Carolina! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over.
Can anyone catch him? And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground, and you see the speed by the ball carrier there. He's picking up a huge chunk of yards.
I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
Keeps the legs moving. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
It's really frustrating when you get a guy in his spot. He's in the hole. He's there to do his job, and he can't get the guy on the ground. That's your job. Get him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's not a huge back, you got to make that tackle. You can't make it easy on the offense when now they got a manageable situation.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. At the 40, there he goes. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going now.
And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
He'll field the punt and look for room. He's going to get loose. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like last...
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Trying play action. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground, their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
He lobs one high down the left side. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Here's the handoff. Almost got to the sticks on 3rd down, able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1. Offense in a bunch formation. On 4th down, going to the air. The completion well past the sticks. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs.
325. Ready, go.
Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jefferson. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Tar Heels look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on 1st down. They're bringing heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. First down sack pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Looking left. And the pass is incomplete and jarred loose by the hit. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. That ball is caught past the marker, but he is out of bounds, and it'll be 4th down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Got it! That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
35 at stake, 0.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue.
And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet.
You know, I think when you're trying to throw against this guy, especially when he's in zone coverage, you got to anticipate the throws. You got to get it out before your receiver turns around to look, because if you're even half a second...
Going for the big play. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. After the misfire now on 2nd down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He's going to take off. Oh, he's got a chance. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Come on, set.
He's going to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Jefferson. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He's looking to pass. Dances away to buy time. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
And the Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina.
3rd and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
That makes
Down and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The incompletion on first down leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 43. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Reacted well to the tip and just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking to the big tight end. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But that great job rushing. Getting him on the ground and getting the football out, a little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll start this drive with a pass. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. They almost had another interception. They're trying to set records out there. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Using his legs to buy some time. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down. He tried to get it on his own. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. It is good. Let's not say they cut into the deficit for a field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about an entertaining first half, and always such a fun and vibrant environment there in Birmingham at the Birmingham Bowl. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. With that, let's send it back to Reese and the fellas for the second half of the Birmingham Bowl.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Tar Heels will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking... room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A first down for the offense. They move the tight end all over. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Brown wants to pass. Buys a little extra time. Slings it downfield. Got his man on the right. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. The short hands, it's Flores. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Pocket starts to collapse. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Tar Heels send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
The give to the lone running back. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They get the completion, and that's one thing, Jesse. If you're going to get this guy on the ground, you better come in to make the tackle like you mean it.
Man, that was a heat-seeking missile coming in there. He knew he had a lot of work ahead of him with that big fella making the catch.
And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues.
I tell you what, I don't know if I'm going to try him much more. Goodness gracious, you can tell he's ready for what he's seeing. 2nd interception. I would not throw near that guy anymore. You might want to try the other side of the field.
With jet sweep pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
After the filthy move, he's got room. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And the Tar Heels moving quickly to the line. Brown will throw it. Looking to scramble. He wants it all. Touchdown, UNC! And the pummeling has started. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 15. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Bounced right back to them. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stat. He unleashes a long one. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He'll pull it down and run. At the 45, on his way. Oh, look out. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. The Tar Heels are in the red zone.
Jackrabbit.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And the route is on.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
56 at stake 3.
He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Coleman.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really...
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. 1st down here for the offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
325.
Off the play fake. Quarterback moving. He'll let one go down the right side. And it's picked off at the goal line. And he will step out of bounds, but what a way to get the ball back for his offense. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. They'll try the run. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why they are way ahead here in the 4th quarter.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And the pass is intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, North Carolina!
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and...
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Hit as he throws. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. Slips through the line. And the returner is stopped. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. You're getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
After the incompletion, they go back up top, showing the arm strength to the left. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season, also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out this...
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, UNC! And the stomping has commenced. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jackson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
From the 20, it's second and short. They just need a couple. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Fires on the move. Got his man. Bounced off his feet. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. Third and short from inside the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Got rid of it just in time.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going, and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen,
a shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Quarterback empties his backfield. Brown wants to pass. He'll take another shot here. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. On the move, he fires. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
Heat up them pass rushers. DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to.
Lets it fly deep downfield. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment. And
fires toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA